Hello everyone and welcome to my YouTube channel and welcome to the first video. So this first video is going to be focused on renovating my boyfriend's room and completely reorganising it. So this is something that was actually filmed in December over the Christmas holidays. I absolutely love decorating and organising of any kind, so we thought why not make a YouTube video out of it. I have loads more content planned on organisation of all kinds and my lifestyle, so please do stick around and subscribe, and also like, share and comment what you thought of Randy's renovation and organisation below. We're in IKEA now. We've just come to grab some of Randy's stuff, so we'll just flip the camera around and show you what we've got. So first of all, we've got this shelf here, so that's going to go where his wardrobes are currently. So you can put some storage files and a plant or something on there. And then we've got these boxes here which come with lids to go on top of the wardrobes to store like camera equipment and gym equipment and things like that. And then we've got this little storage basket here because he always loses his SD cards for the camera and little things, so we thought this could go in the desk drawer to organise some things. Oh, and then we've got one more thing. We have this is flat packed at the minute, but it's an over-the-door hanger with 5 hooks. He doesn't have one of these at the minute, so it's quite useful for your towels and hoodies, pyjamas and things.
And then what we're going to go get now?
We're going to go down now and get the desk. Hopefully they've got it in stock in the colour that we want to match the rest of the room.
And that's it?
And that's it.
Cool, so catch you in a bit.
Okay, so we've just collected the desk now, so these 2 large bottom flat pack boxes now are the desk. It's really heavy, hopefully it's going to fit in the car, we think it will. And then, as I said before, we've got the shelf, 4 storage boxes, over the door hanger, a little organiser for the desk, and then this is just for me to spray my plants with. Okay, so this is the corridor going to Randy's room. So as you can see, he's got this bookcase here which has some shoes in and then a stack of boxes here, and because of this it's really unpractical to get into the room. We always hit ourselves coming in, so we're going to be getting rid of all that in the hallway so it's clear, and then he's going to get some shoe storage and put it here, and then these IKEA packed wardrobes are going to be moving where the original desk was, and we're going to get a new storage solution along here which is going to be slimmer, so it's not going to come out as much here, so it's going to be a little bit easier to get into the room. There's actually a really small hexagon shaped, I think, window behind that, so we're going to be moving those wardrobes to where the desk is, the old desk. And then on this side of the room it's pretty much going to stay the same. We're going to keep the TV in the bed where it is. There's some pipes down there because there was a sink there previously, so we're going to get rid of the pipes. We don't need to be putting a sink in here. And then can we get rid of that light?
Yep.
And then obviously we're painting everywhere white. Yeah. Maybe not the windowsill. We'll have to like take the blinds off because the plastering there and filling in the holes wasn't that great, so we're going to tidy all of that. So this is Randy's old desk. We're going to be getting rid of this. This is just his nephew's and that old chair there, so I'm starting to just put everything in some small boxes we've got lying around so we can get it cleared, and then we'll move this desk and chair into the loft probably so someone else can make use of it. Wrap the TV, the monitor and all these things up so it's just packed away because we're going to be painting the walls, so we're essentially just trying to get everything clear and get everything put in these spare boxes. We've taken the mattress out, we've taken the desk out, we've taken the chair out, so it's a little bit echoey in here now. So what we're going to do next is Randy's mum is going to help us take the TV off the wall. She's also going to disconnect those pipes too, and we're going to get started taking the wallpaper off. So underneath this paint is actually wallpaper.
It's so dark, like,
it's really
that's how dark it is. It looks like you're outside.
But we're also going to be getting a new light for Randy. If you just show the light, it's not the greatest.
Flooring,
so we're going to get a new light, and going to paint everything white, but we're going to start taking the wallpaper off the ceiling first. We've just come back to Randy's now, and his dad has made a lot of progress on getting rid of the wallpaper, like on the ceiling and just around the room. So we're going to continue with that and scrape all the wallpaper off the ceiling so we can get it painted. Okay, so we've now ripped up the old floorboards, so it's just the bare, kind of the basic floorboards there now, and we've taken all the wallpaper off the wall, so there's just this little bit here which is paint, or at least we think it's paint. We've taken the wallpaper everywhere. There's been absolutely loads of holes to fill, so if you look over here at this wall, all these white bits is where we've polyfilled, and we're just sanding it now, and then we're going to dry it all down with the brush just to get rid of all the dust, and then do our first layer of paint. All the walls down, we've hoovered on top of these boards here where it was just a bit dusty and just tried to sweep up a little bit on the floor, so we're going to start painting our first coat now. We've just done this first corner here
Just to test it.
and a little bit of the black up there, which is probably going to need
So
like
many,
4 coats here because it's black.
Yeah.
It's easy to just paint over it. So on these walls here, these have all been filled and sanded down on the ceiling as well.
Yeah.
Up there near the light, there's still some wallpaper and stuff because the wires and things are live, so we're going to let Randy's mum do that because she understands more about that than us.
Yeah.
So there's still a little bit there. She's going to do that for us. We just put in a basic white so it looks a little different now. But we can probably fold these ladders up. We don't really need them right now. So Randy's going to do the ceiling with the longer pole, and I'm going to concentrate on the walls.
Okay, so let's get this first lick of paint on, and then we'll show you what we've done, and yeah. Cool, and then, so when should we show them next, when we've kind of added the first layer of paint everywhere?
Yeah.
I think that's when they'll be totally transformed and it won't be like a bit,
Yeah, it will just definitely when all the paint's finished.
What's happening with the floor? What are you doing with, what are your plans for the floor?
So we've got to clear all the dust up first, and then Randy's mum wants to put a soundproof board down, because there's rooms above the kitchen, you can always hear noise from the kitchen, so we're going to put that down first. Obviously there's some holes and stuff in some areas.
Yeah, so that wood will have to be filled.
Okay, so I'm just going to show you inside Ranja's wardrobe. So when he had to move his stuff back in, he's obviously just chucked everything in there. So we're going to take everything out, and then I'm going to recategorize them. Usually he has like hoodies in one, sweatshirts, t-shirts, vests, like underwear and pajamas, but there isn't actually enough space in here for all of his clothes. There's a little bit of space in this one, but we are actually going to get another another chest of drawers from IKEA. So in this wardrobe here, he's got jumpers usually, and these are obviously all just chucked in. There's actually not enough space, and I think there's like tracksuits and stuff in there, bedding, and he's put pajamas in there because there's literally not enough space in the original pajama section. So in this corner here, we're going to get a chest of 6 drawers. It's a Malm one, so it'll match his desk. It's not going to get impacted by the radiator or anything, and that's going to be extra storage for his like pajamas and bedding, the things that basically don't fit in the main wardrobes, because even if I tidy them up, there's not going to be enough space. and that's where it just becomes really impractical when things are like too jam-packed and you can't like take things out and put them back neatly. So he definitely needs more storage, so we'll get that eventually. Wardrobes are empty and the camera right now is not picking up the height of this mountain of clothes. I think it's about 2 feet high, and that's not all of his clothes. So okay, so we've taken everything out of the wardrobes now, all his clothes. I've categorised everything into piles. So we've got knitwear here, some stuff that's chucked here that's to go into the cupboards and get hung, shorts, sweatpants, jeans, trousers, sweatshirts, like football t-shirts, long sleeve tops, t-shirts, vests, bedding, swimwear shorts, long sleeve pyjamas, short sleeve pyjamas, and then some accessories and things here, some bandanas, bow ties, ties and belts. They'll go in the new wardrobe that we get, the new chest of drawers, because it's got like some smaller shelves and things that they can fit into quite nicely. So I'm going to put it all back in the wardrobes now, probably jam pack everything in, and then I'll tell Ranj what he needs to take out once he eventually gets the new chest of drawers that's going to go in the corner. So we've brought the last of Ranj's things in from the corridor. So we've got also some storage stuff from last time. So he's got these 2 boxes here that I gave him from IKEA, and then I had these spare magazine files. There's one up there that we're going to put like his paperwork and things in, and then these are the ones that we got from IKEA. These have lids, which are over there, which are going to be quite useful to put on top of the wardrobe so they don't get dusty, and we're going to label them. And then there's just stuff from the drawers there, like some paperwork and belts, bags, caps, things that just kind of need categorising and giving a home. And here we have the final room. So on this side now, not much has changed. So that photo frame there is actually a gift from my parents. We've not actually got any pictures in there, so they're actually just the standard ones in there at the minute. And then the photo frames above his bed, they were there previously, but they were on the wall where the grey photo frame is, and we've just moved those above his bed now. And it's just so nice that this is all white now. So that back wall was previously black, and it was literally just darkness as soon as you walked into the room. And then on the opposite side of the room now, it's so nice that that hectagon window is in view. So we've moved the wardrobes obviously to the back wall, and it's nice that the desk is overlooking the garden now as well. So the idea for the shelf actually came from my room. I have this above my desk in a slightly lighter colour, so we decided to get one for Ranj's room that matches his, and it's high enough so that you don't hit your head when you walk into the room, and it's just a nice little decorative finish above that really nice window there. On this wall as well, we did want to get some extra kind of storage, but then we opted to get the shoe storage instead. It's off Amazon, you get 18 boxes. We've just got some more to put up still, but they're really great and stylish, and they fit up to a size 8, which is perfect for Ranj too. And now to his desk area now. It's so much better having this desk. It's a lot deeper. The storage on the desk is also incredible, and it's really nice that he can look out to the garden now instead of staring at a blank wall. This has probably been the most efficient part of Ranj's room. So all of the things in those box files there and the boxes were honestly just chucked all over the room. He could never find anything, so they're a lot better organised now. The 2 boxes on the end are empty as well for the future. And then we have this lovely flat grey radiator from eBay as well. So this is the over the door hanger that we got. It's much more efficient because before he used to have screws just randomly placed over the room to hang stuff on. And then this is the shelf that we put up. So we've just got a few decorative things here. So this is this little heart-shaped plaque that I got for us. And then this is a little light up decoration that I got for us. It doesn't actually have any battery in right now, but it's essentially a picture of us with our names on the back and it lights up. So moving to his desk now. He's got some good storage here as well. We got one of these inserts for £5. I think, as I mentioned earlier, he always loses these, like multiple things for like camera equipment and just for small bits and bobs. These are really great. You can fit his wallet in here, keys, headphones, lip soles, sharpeners, just loads of different things. And okay, so now into his wardrobe. So we've got the first single mirrored one here. Everything's folded in here. I think maybe we actually might get a rod to go across so that he can hang his t-shirts, just because, as you can see when I get further down, he's got the most t-shirts and I don't think he's going to maintain keeping this tidy going forward. Okay, so at the top here we've got a pile of trousers, then we've got jeans, and then moving down he's got sweatshirts at the back, long sleeve tops here, plain t-shirts here, some fancy ones behind, and then printed t-shirts all here. And just to go into this cupboard, you can see it's not very practical. Like, you've got a lot of like lost space, like all this here, it's not really big enough to put clothing unless you start rolling everything up. And just go into the baskets here, so we've got vests in here just folded into two separate piles, underwear and socks in the middle, which we might move out into a separate chest of drawers, which we might buy, and then shorts and like swimwear and stuff in there. Then going into his double wardrobe, so we've got a few large items hung in here, so like sports jackets, hoodies, shirts, coats, some Indian clothing on the side there. This all just about fits in. It is quite cramped, you can't really move too much in there, so we might get another one of these wardrobes, a single unit. It will fit on the end, or maybe a chest of drawers. And then as a temporary solution here, we've got pyjamas just folded on this shelf, so this is what I'm thinking would probably go in another chest of drawers. It's just here for the meantime. And then we have all of his toiletries here now. So before this, Ranj had all of these items just chucked in the drawer. You couldn't see where anything was at all. So these are really great. You can just fold them and put them up as and when you need them. And then I just grabbed a Sharpie and labelled on the front what the items are. So he's got a section now for like perfumes, health stuff, skincare, hair products. So it's all nice and compartmentalised for him. And then along the front here, he's just got his toiletry bag for travel. Stuff in this box here is probably going to go into a new chest of drawers, maybe like a shallow one, just to put like combs in. Onto the last two drawers now. So this is his knitwear drawer. So I've just put the blues and greens on the right, greys and beiges on the right there as well, black over here, and then these are all polo shirts. And then we've got some space down the middle, so I don't know what we're going to use this for. It might just grow as he acquires more jumpers, and we just fold those down the centre. And then the last drawer is all sweatpants. As you can see, his latest pair of sweatpants. These are clean, but they've just got paint stains on from when we were redoing his room. And then spare bedding is all over here as well. Not much has changed on those ones. They just kind of needed a tidy up, because I think when I opened these, they were just a mess and all the jumpers were chucked in. So we'll see how well Ranj maintains that. So next to his blinds, so he did have some blinds already. They were light grey. So I suggested we just change those, just so then we've got the same kind of tone of grey throughout the room. And these weren't too expensive. They were £18 I think from eBay. You can do custom made ones, so you just give the measurements, and these are thermal blackout ones. And they just look really good with the rest of the greys in his room. It matches the radiator quite nicely as well. And then last but not least is the floor. So Ranj had wooden flooring in here. I used to absolutely hate it. It was creaky, it was cold, and we got this for a really good price. It's this really lovely ice grey carpet. I think we got the carpet and thick underlay for £140 total, and for around 15 foot by 7 or 8 foot. So it was a really good price. It's super thick and soft and fluffy, as you can see here. Like, you can see how thick it is from my finger marks in the carpet, and it's also bleachable as well, which is great for Ranj considering how much he spills tea and food and stuff in his room. So next to his lights, so Ranj used to have a light before with 3 spotlights on, but they just weren't powerful enough. and we really wanted to make sure he had a really bright room because that was one of the main like goals he wanted from this room. So this light here is from Amazon. I think it was £38, and those bars, they actually twist, so they're split into two, as you can see, and you can literally spin them 360. You can move the angles of the actual spotlights as well, so these just work really, really well, and they brighten up the whole room, even though right now it's dark outside and I'm not really having any trouble filming this. So we're really happy with these lights. They actually came with the bulbs as well, so hopefully these all last a while. If you made it to the end of that video, thank you so much for watching. Please leave me a comment below what you thought of Ranja's renovation, and like, share and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!